I think I can kill him, guys. I think I can kill him. Yes, turn 4! How is it going, everybody? And welcome. Today is the day that we play the good old aggro beatdown. And this is a Boros aggro deck that utilizing some of the new mechanic that allow us to finish the game as early as on turn 4. Turn 4! This is just sugar. But it's basically just really classical I go face or I lose deck. So let's say we have some mid-game potential with some cards here. For example, you see Wanderer, you see Showdown the Skalds, and you see the new addition Rabble Rousing. Rabble Rousing is here for a simple reason, because in combination with Valet, with the Devilish Valet, 3 mana, 1/3, trample haste, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you double his power. I already talked about this card, that he can get out of hand really fast. And yeah, this is what he does. He goes fast, he goes hard, and sometimes he hits for lethal on turn 4. This is just amazing. The rest is here to support this sort of things, and we have a little bit of team of double strike going on. I first tried the double strike Magecraft deck, utilizing the new Virtuoso. Maybe he's Italian, maybe he's Spanish. I think that he is more Italian, but Illuminator Virtuoso is a 2 mana 1/1 with double strike, and he says whenever he becomes a target of a spell that we control, so you as a player, not from opponent, he can connives. Connives, who doesn't know, you can draw a card, discard a card. If you discard a card that is a non-land, then he get a 1/1 counter, so he grows. In combination with our Angelfire Ignition, he can be on turn 3 already a 4/4 trample, lifelink, vigilance, everything you can read here. Double striker, right? So this is already really difficult to handle, especially for another aggro deck, because this is your turn 3. Especially if you are on the play, it's really difficult to recover from it. Even if opponent brutal Catars or whatever they have afterwards, it's really difficult to recover, because you gain 16 points of life difference, right? You deal 8 and you gain 8, and this is really difficult to recover. Yeah, on that 1-drops, Kakkazan, sugar against any sort of Omnix's deck. Sugar, just deals with it really fast. Wanderer, amazing card. Cheeky bricky card selection, broken things with copying your Devilishing and other stuff, or copying your Luminarch Aspirant that can also grow Devilish Valet, because then the doubling goes on top of the token. So let's say we put a token on it, right? And he's a 2/4 suddenly on turn 3 because we pay first Luminarch Aspirant and we play Volley. He's a 2/4, goes for damage not much. And then suddenly on turn 4, we can, for example, double spell with something, right? His power from 2 goes to 4, from 4 goes to 8, suddenly he's a 8 something, right? 8/5, or I think 8/5 if you put, or 9/5 if you put another counter with Luminarch Aspirant, and it grows and grows, so this is just outscaling everything. Another really cool inclusion, but you saw it already in the intro most likely, Kakkazan, Crucible of Defiance. Good English, my friend, good English. A land that gives you 2 creatures enter the battlefield, so suddenly we can draw a Wallish double to double, and this can get really fast out of hand. I was thinking first maybe to add 1 more of it, but Matchmaker Shuffler somehow really in favor of this land, so it always tries to give you 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you have, prioritizing it, right? Then of the Bugbeard, also a really nice addition, because the entering ability, the enter the battlefield goblin also triggers a wallet, so this is great. And yeah, the rest is just pure smashdown hit face, and this is why I like it. This is why. Let's go get straight into the gameplay. Before you turn off, subscribe. Thank you. Let's go in our first game. Let's see how the good old aggro performs. And against Izzet, we go first. It's already good, so let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's play Bugbeard. We're gonna play Lizard Blades next, because I think my opponent has some removals. And then from there, we're gonna see what my opponent has to offer. Let's go with Lizard Blade. Jesus. Lizard Blade. Lizard Blade. Very, very underplayed card, huh? Laser plate. I mean, in general, this equipment creatures is, I think, in a really difficult spot. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Lumi. Gonna put a counter here. Gonna go in. Gotta go fast. Okay, opponent takes it. Interesting. So he has a Deadly Dispute most likely to sacrifice things and to get them back. Next turn we're gonna play the Virtuoso. The Virtuoso is also double strike creature. Just the white deck is a double strike type. Opponent does nothing. Okay, sure. Sure, my friend. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. Bam bam. That we gave our opponent a little bit more options here. Opponent most likely removed the Laser Blades. Most likely. C'est la vie. And another Virtuoso. Another Virtuoso. Let's see what my opponent has next. Okay, opponent goes for a little bit life gain. Now is the question, should I try to or Orzhov remove everything that comes into the play? Okie dokie. If you want it like this, we got it like this. 1, 2. Boom, boom, boom. Gold old aggro, huh? Turn 4, 8 life. So opponent is now forced to meet hook. If he has another land drop, he doesn't have another land. Very nice. Let's go.
Run away. You'll be safe. Strike
2,
fast and strike
3.
hard.
Strike fast and strike hard. Bam bam. 1 life. 1 life, boys. 1 life. Let's see. Turn 5. Yes! Turn 5 win. Let's go next. Let's see how our second game will go against Eternia MTG. Eternia. We go first, and this is actually okay, no? I want to, but then I'm too slow. Sure, right? Sure, why not? Maybe we draw something for one, or untap land will be nice. Untap land will be nice. No untap lands. Upon maybe Rakdos. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Izzet. Izzet, okay. Izzet is okay. Sure. Bloop. 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 Luminarch Aspirant. He aspires everybody. And he has Fading Hope, most likely. Or Magma Opus. Magma Opus Cycle, huh? Most likely Magma Opus Cycle, I think it's a bombardment deck. Maybe. A Braid! C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Something else? Add something to the board. Add a little bit more. Oof. Okay, because we draw a land, I think I'm gonna play Showdown the Skald this turn. I'm not a big fan to play it on 4 when we already had a land drop, I told you that. But looks like we can play almost everything we want, right? Looks like it. Bum, 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 bum. So, opponent on 4 mana. Greedy play? Maybe he has already Goldspan Dragon, but he wants to go greedy. He thinks he has enough time. But I can go really fast. Really fast. Oh, Prismari. So you have another land in your hand. No! Okie doke. Okie dokie. So let's play you first. Here the counter. Then let's play you first next. Let's put here the counter, just in case he has like bounce spell or anything. Negate! Somebody is a little bit mad, huh? A mad lad. Mad lad. Mad lad. But you have 3 mana open now. I'm already in 5 and I am an aggro deck. Sure. Sure, my friend. If I play you, I cannot play Kakkazan. I wanna play Kakkazan, so this is why we're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. Put a counter here. What do we have there? Oof. 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 Jeez. Fable. Here. And then let's go. 2 creatures. 2 criaturas. Pum, pum, pum. Pawn has a sweeper? Maybe. Maybe, baby. Turn 4? 4 mana for him. Turn 6 in general. Next turn we cannot activate the Rabble Rousing. The Rabble Rousing. Oof. Yes, easy to fall apart. Easy to... Let's go next. Here we are, game 3 against Ebola. Ebola. We go first. Amazing hand. Amazing hand. Amazing. Kakkazan turn 1. Virtuoso turn 2. Luminarch turn 3. Yep. Amazing. Amazing. What should I say? What should I say? Amazing. This is just sugar. Virtuoso is really interesting card, right? Like this connives, makes him bigger, gives us card selection. It's really cool also with Angelic Fire, because because Angelic Fire can also be discarded. This is the cool part about it. If you discard Angelic Fire, it goes to the sideboard, so we can flash it back, but when it can still grow the connive creature. This is why I like it. In general, I think all this flashback stuff, it is also, I consider this 1 mana vigilant +1/+1 counter. Oh, sugar card. I love it. I have a Greek deck with this card. I'm gonna show you later. Next time. Next few videos definitely should see it. But then I cannot activate anything, right? I mean, that there is no other creature that enters the battlefield afterwards for Valet. But I can give it already a 1/1 counter, and then the next time it will be a 4/4, even if 1 creature enters the battlefield. But I think my opponent runs things like Meathook, for example. So let's go with Angelic for 7. And next turn, is my opponent dead? I think my opponent is dead if he doesn't do anything. So it's okay. Ebola is dead. Too slow. This is like the old school aggro decks, huh? This old school Boros. Go face, don't care about anything else. Let's go. We are ready for our next game, and the games are sneaky. And sometimes you need this basic attack all deck, right? Opponent goes first. Game left us. Game left us, okay. Gonna keep a little bit slower hand, especially on the draw. But not mad about it. Open up with a tap land. Simple reason, because I want to play Kakkazan on 2. And Wale comes in then with a counter from Kakkazan. You're an angel deck. Is this right? Should we stick with the plan? Fuck. Fuckity fuck. I think we stick with the plan. Yeah, we stick with the plan. Opponent on 2 mana. Yeah, we stick with the plan, I think. I think we're gonna stick with it. 4, 6. Double it. It'll be 5. 5-4, right? 5-4 with tramp. Maybe we're gonna do it. Maybe we're gonna do it. Maybe we're gonna also fail. Can I kill him? 4. I can kill. Can I kill him? I think I can kill him, guys. I think I can kill him. Yes! Turn 4! Yes! Wow! Never had this game. Never had games like this and be to the rank number 3. Wow! 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 Never had this game. 16-4 on turn 4. And we were on the draw. So, next game against Nicoletta. I think it's game 5 or something. These games are so fast. Yeah, looks good. It doesn't look good, but I just keep. Dumb keep. Because we need double white for Emperor. But we're gonna draw a white source now, you see. If you start with 4 lands in the hand, Magic Since Beta. You start with 4 lands in the hand, next draw will be a Luminarch Aspirant. Definitely Luminarch Aspirant. This is the next draw. I told you. Nicoletta. Sounds like these nicotine patches, you know, that you take for the smokers. Nicorette? Something like this. Hey, here we go. Missing 1 mana, but it's okay. You're a bombardment deck, right? You're a bombardment deck, 100%. He's a bombardment deck. Yeah. Bombardment deck. We can bottom the land, the mountain, we don't really need it. Oof. Perfect answer. Perfect answer. Perfect answer. And bottom the land. We draw a white source, okay? We spread it evenly just in case he has another Seismic Wave. Otherwise, if I will give it 3, Seismic Wave deals 2 plus 1 to everything. So it will delete everything. This way we spread the counters a little bit even. And yeah, next turn we're gonna see if my opponent gonna tap out or not. How much do I need here? More, right? 5 to activate 6 mana I need. Shh. This is why I'm not such a big fan of this huge place here. Okay. Burn down the house, huh? Deals 5 damage. This is why I decided to go this way, because Wanderer will not save it. Like, Wanderer cannot save my creature from burn down the house. 6 mana. Okay. Hey! Why I couldn't play it? Ah, he played something for 4. Is this my game? Is this game? This looks like game, huh? This mistake looks like game. Okay, let's go more for white. Let's go 1, 2, 3. You can at least block the 1/1, no? Okay. Sure. Okay, now guys. If you play something for 4, remind me to flash. Ah!
I hope you're ready to lose.
What is he gonna return? Okay. The dude is annoying, huh? Three, 4. 3 damage, 3 mana left. Exile? Or 2/2. Or exile, because he has a lot of bounce spells. I think to create a token is here not the option. It's okay. Ah, man of culture. I see.
I'm never done for good.
I see. So I literally cannot play anything. Do I see it right? But I have 6 mana for the land to attack. So I would say, let's go for it, right? Four damage. 4 freaking damage. Come on. Deck, find me something. Two mana. If you play something for 2 mana, I cannot play again anything. Okay, 3 is okay. That's an interesting attack. One, 2. I need to go 3/3, right? 3/3. So I can play you. can play you. Let's see. Let's see. This is a really, really close game. What I'm trying to do is to bait him to block the blades. Because they are lethal, so he needs to block it. And if he let Luminarch through, then Kakkazan will finish it off. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay? Okay. Okie dokie. What happens if I equip this one underneath the other one? Will it disappear? Should I try? Let's try it, right? Just for giggles. Just for giggles. Never had this. I wanna try, see what happens. Ooh. Bueno, bueno, señor, bueno. I had Javari Disruption. Javari Disruption and a land in the hand. Good draw from my opponent, good draw. I mean, he found the tools to slow me down, definitely. But will he... Okay. Stepping out for what? Is it Zagas? Some remove spell, but what he gonna Seismic Wave me? Yeah. Seismic Wave me. Something else? Fading Hope, Rebuke. There's nothing else that you can get out of. Ah, and Literation? Where he had Literation? I haven't saw it. Did you see it? I haven't saw it. But okay. Artifact creature. Seismic Wave, don't deal damage to artifact. Opponent stays back. Okay. I cannot play you. Oof. 1, 2. How big are you? 5, 6. So if he double blocks, it will die. Okay. Let's go out with it. Right? I would say so. I would say so. Interesting Izzet aggro deck, definitely. Literation forbids me again to play my Luminar. I think Angelfire Ignition is almost game, right? I think Angelfire Ignition is almost game. As will be so much damage. 6, you will need to block almost with everything. Okay, Spike Field, we'll deal with it. 1 mana plays forbidden. Memorize it, memorize it. Attack with a 4/4. I don't see a reason why you should not attack with a. He has a bounce spell, right? Otherwise he will not do something like this. Otherwise he will not do something like this. Good game. He can counter the ability from my cave, so it's not becoming a creature. Good game, my friend. It's good. It's okay. It's okay. What should I say? It's okay. He played well. He drew well. It was a nice, interesting game. So let's go next. And always, if you rank up, you lose. I think the first one. Let's go. So we are ready for our last game. I think it will be an annuity. And opponent is on the play. We are on the draw. 1-2. I don't want to grow really my hopeful, but if I don't play it now, I maybe never play it with counters and all. Yes. So this is why let's play you for red. Let's play with Kakkazan. So opponent is mono green snow. Looks like it. Usually they play liar, pack leader. Si, senor. Then we're gonna play you and you. And this is a 2/2. Yeah, I told you, Snow. Snow is the name of the game. Yes. Then let's go do some broken things, right? Let's go do some broken things. Another land is good. Let's go for it. Bam! Turn 3, 10 damage. With life, indestructible, vigilance. Blizzard Brawl? No tiefling. Oof, nice, nice. I love this card. I need to make a mono green deck. Guys, I'm gonna make a mono green deck if it's okay for you. Is it okay for you? I think it's okay for you. Oof. Oof, señorita. Can play Virtuoso and Initiate. Next turn, my opponent is most likely dead. Can also play Fable, but it's okay. Let's play optimum play here. He double blocks. I kill one, the other one. He needs to block smartly. Needs to block smartly, my friend. Ooh, he throws everything in. Let's go the card draw away. See. Keep your elephants. Keep your elephants. Oof. Oof, no, I'm not gonna spam. I think he will be mad if I spam now. Oof. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oof. I'm sorry. Wait, why didn't he connive? I discarded Angelfire, no? That's interesting. I thought he will be a 5/5. It's okay. That's okay, that's alright. Let's go again. This is my Angelfire Ignition is just a cheater card. Just a cheater card. What do you want to do? He can put everything in front of me. But what then? What then? Good, no? Let's go to a breakdown. And here we are with the breakdown part, and yeah, as I said already in the intro, good old beatdown deck that utilizes some new abilities to finish out the opponent. How amazing was this when we won on the turn 4, you remember? With the Devilish Valet. Oh, I think this will be the intro. This was just, I never had this play, but it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, otherwise, would I change some? I mean, this connives. Draw a card and discard. If you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on it. Why didn't I put? Did I put a 1/1? I did put a 1/1 counter, guys. Now I remember it. Before he was a 5/5 because of Kakkazan. Then he was 4/4 when I connived. Yeah. So this is. But I think utilizing this connive, you can make some really broken things. I know there is this banned list or Esper list with connive. I think I'm gonna experiment with it a little bit more, but for now I'm really happy. I like really the combo between Valley and Rousing. Really cool combo. Rousing is in general a really cool card. I first tried 3 of them, but then I drew, sometimes, I don't know, the game gives you like all 3 of them in the opening hand and say, here, play it. And you don't need them, all 3. You usually want to utilize them because also Valley is a haste creature. And if you utilize it the way that you have already Rousing on the board, and then you play Valley out of nowhere, then of course you will make a bunch damage. Same is true, Lizard Blade equipped to Valley, and then you play a creature, he will suddenly have double strike and trample. So this is also really, really cool. What I didn't try it, and you can try it at home, this is your homework. No, but you can try it if you want. If you de-attach the Lizard Blade, because you can for 2 attach and de-attach, will it trigger Wallet again? It's a good question, right? Test it out, let me know. If I test it out and I play more with this deck and I will have this interaction, I will test it for you, and then I will let you know down in the comments if this works or not. Otherwise, I will not change a bit in this deck, a bit. The only thing I thought maybe is reduce 1 Emperor, add 1 Hopeful, but Emperor is such a strong card, such a strong card. General, these 2 are just super strong. And I thought also maybe adding Legion Angel to this deck, also super amazing strong card. And you can do it if you have Legion Angel, but I think Legion Angel is, like, let's say, basic to run here. If you have Legion Angel and you want to utilize him, definitely you can go like reduce 1 Wanderer, add 1 Legion Angel, put 3 in your sideboard, and then give it, right? Otherwise, I'm super happy with this deck, guys. If you have any additions and you say, hey, this card will fit in this deck, really, really nice, let me know down in the comments, will be amazing. Otherwise, let's... Thank you for watching, thank you for your time, thank you for supporting the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao!